Welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Don't forget to check out the playlist in the upper right side of the video page. I'm gonna go talk with Anders, and then I think I'm what exactly? Well, I guess I could go recruit Fenris right now. So I have Wayward Son. There's a bunch of quests here that I can do. How am I with regards to Aveline? Okay, what about Varric? Then Anders. Neutral. Completely neutral with him, by the way.
These patients need me more than anyone in Hightown.
It's, okay.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
You should have known better, Anders.
Spirits aren't meant to inhabit human bodies. That's what demons do.
The Templars have everything. For 1,000 years they've had the Knights, the Lyrium, the Bloody Maker on their side. If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
There are reasons behind what the Templars are doing, you know.
Mages are dangerous. Would you have the Templars leave them to the demons?
Magic is a tool, same as a bow or sword. Would you cut off a child's hands to ensure he never wields one in anger? Andraste's words were that magic must not rule over man.
It is not ruling to simply wish for the same rights as any man.
For 1,000 years we've bowed to them. But someday that will change.
Well, I have pissed them
I
off.
have no time to argue with you.
Okay. Let's go. Aveline's quest awaits. I'm gonna do that first and foremost, and then... well, then I'm gonna do a bunch of other things as well. You know, I'm barely 4 hours into this game and I'm already pissed off. I'm really pissed off, actually, at this game. It's just
there might be some
fucking
stragglers
horrible.
before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
If you say so, I'll trust you. Nothing we can't handle, you say. That's what they always say before we walk into an ambush. Okay, that's a rogue. What? Oh wait, that was right. Let me stun this guy. Suck. Just a few bandits. Nothing special. Look at this place. A desolate road. No, very few plants. Very little of anything, actually. No animals, nothing. Compare this to the vegetation of The Witcher 2, for instance. Yeah. And the difference is night and day. And, you know, people are saying I shouldn't compare the two games. Well, well, you know what? I should, actually. In terms of environments, yes, I should. Dragon Age 2 doesn't even have the excuse right now that, you know, it was a game designed for consoles with limitations in mind. That excuse went out the window. when Witcher 2 was released on Xbox. Yes, it looks worse, obviously, but so does this game. Okay. Crushing prison, why not? Okay, okay. There we go. Ooh, nasty. Okay, that's a bit problematic. Safe and all dead. Good. Next group. To the slaughterhouse with you. Empty stained bottle. Oh, damn the trap. Barak, you go ahead. Maybe you can find them all. I hope. So that's elf root. I can use that to make elf root potions. Okay. Good then. Stay still. Is that an assassin? Yes. Let them come. Let them come to me. Keep in mind, they move slower while in stealth. Aveline, go here. Is the dog dead? Yes, it is. What are you waiting for? Come on already. Huh. I see. Well, they went back there. Okay then. Come here, assassin. I don't think so.
What a pity.
Teach you to mess with a mage.
A mage, you say? Or a terrorist? Or a combination of the two?
You die.
Okay. Okay. This group is dealt with. There's still one more group to eliminate. And you die, Hawk. Some of the voice acting in this game is really, really bad. You know, if there's one department you'd expect BioWare to excel at, it's voice acting. But not really in this game. There's some pretty horrible voice acting in this one game. Well, then again, there is some pretty bad voice acting in pretty much every BioWare game, but here it's more prominent. I think it has to do with the fact that the story is shit as well.
Be ready.
Or the overall game is shit as well. Well, there's only one approach, so let's go. There's probably...
There's our targets for the Kirkwall Guard.
For a Kirkwall Guard. Right. Well, that went well. Sight. Heal her. Take that, mate. Let's stun this guy. Sure you are. Stun.
Well equipped for bandits, but dead is dead and the road is clear. Captain Jevon needs to know of this. Back to the barracks for your just reward.
Uh-huh. Okay then. Let me just loot their... Holy shit! Okay then. Well. Garrick, disarm the trap.
I love doing that.
I bet you do. So this was the main path. I just went up a shortcut thanks to Aveline, who knew of it, knew of a hidden path. Okay then. Let's go back to the city, go talk with the guard captain, and see what happens. Okay, city of Kirkwall, and go to the Viscount's Keep. What will he have to say, I wonder? Well, this is Kirkwall, the city of madness.
Must be terrible.
So what do you expect?
Not much room in the barrack. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
Your initiative. Okay.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
You took more than I thought you would.
Why would it matter which guard killed those bandits? It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
Not my problem.
I don't have time for politics in the Guard.
It's not your headache. You've got an expedition to float, I know. May as well check the roster to see if I'll have time to help you. I'll bet I'm off patrols for a while. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one.
Let's see here.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
Scared?
A guard can't handle a few bandits.
I don't like surprises. That route had been clear for weeks. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donnick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush?
This may get you more trouble, you know.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
I'm saving city guards now?
Can't any group in this city stand on its own?
We do just fine, thank you. But if our
no.
own captain is putting us in danger, I have to check this, Hawk. These men, they're like you. Like family. Brennan said Donnick. A good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Which it won't. You do just fine, Aveline? I don't think so.
Viscount must be terribly...
You're not doing just fine considering the crime rate in this city. I know cities always have crime in them, so you can't eliminate it completely, but you have armed gangs moving out in the open at night in your bloody city. I think you're doing a piss poor job, personally. But hey, that's just my perspective on it. Oh, and there's that dwarf as well. I could recruit Fenris, but not yet. Just not yet. First, let me deal with this patrol. That's the dwarf right there.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donick is here.
I know where he is. He's, right there. Yeah, right
We must be getting
here.
close to the ambush. I'm not...
Hello. Okay. Bear in mind there is more that are gonna come. Kill the leader. Move Anders inside. Because I don't want him to die. And then chainline him.
Let's finish this!
Why are these guys just fucked? Okay then.
Who? Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman.
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount. Office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
I'd kill him.
I think a bloody response is in order.
That's not the way of a guardsman. Something Jevon has forgotten, if he ever knew it. This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Well, the way it should be, huh? With what? Aveline as the captain of the guard? No. Okay then. Yeah, the Viscount's keep. And where exactly do I go? Well, I think it's either the Seneschal or the captain's office. Let's go to the captain's office first and
The
foremost.
Viscount must be terrible.
Okay, here we are.
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
Oh, it will stand, believe me.
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Okay. It's a political assignment, really. To appease the plebs. No? Hope you're happy.
Always where you need. Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. I trust you are well, Donick.
I am. And your reward is well earned. It will be grand having you over me.
Don't start needling me now. We're busy.
Okay.
Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal. Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to.
Leave. Steal ownership of the Hanged Man. From who exactly?
Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
Dwelling on the dead husband?
He's been gone a long time to call on him like that.
A year is just a collection of minutes. Seconds. But yes, it's been a long time. He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. Either way, he knows no pain. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
You doubt he's with the Maker?
Wesley's at the Maker's side, or he's not. What do you mean by that?
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where he is. But this business of the less the Maker does, the more he's proven, I don't find it compelling.
But you married a Templar.
I married a man. A good one. And he's gone. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
Maybe. Maybe not. I have my own doubts. If, you know, the whole chantry, the Maker, all that, it's a clear allusion to, you know, God and the church, ultimately.
You clearly miss Wesley. But that's not the issue.
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child serves no one. So I remember him, but I let him rest.
You're not so kind to yourself, though.
No.
Let's see here. You think you let Wesley down?
I don't see how you can take the blame for the Darkspawn Horde.
I put him to the sword myself, Hawk.
If not you, me.
I know in my head that it was right. So did Wesley. But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
You'll be trouble from now on, I guess.
You were a pain before. You'll be insufferable as captain.
I should hope so.
Already plotting.
I've seen how the job can go bad. Never again. Every one of these men can count on that.
Seriously, though. Keep your title in your office.
Excuse me?
We don't want to ruin a good relationship.
Right. I'm with you, Hawk. To a point.
To a point, it seems. To a point!
Thank you, Donick. It will be grand indeed. Nothing going on.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I am pissing her off
So I'm
slowly.
keeping an eye out.
Slowly but surely pissing her off. Which is kind of what I want. You know, I don't disagree with Aveline all that much. I just don't really like her character. I don't really care that much about her character in general. And if there's a prime reason for that, it's because of what happens in Act 2. You'll see. Anyway, Costin here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and to like the video. Stay tuned for more.